I always thought Miami was a possibility because it was such an intriguing option for him. They had so many reasons to consider it. He's good friends with Dwayne Wade, and obviously then Chris Bosh came as well. Obviously, the weather's great, no state income tax, so many reasons to consider Miami. But just the question would have been the finances. Could they find a way to make it all work? And if it's true that these guys will stick to their word and all take less money, then it does work. And there was a way to fit all three of them in there. And then still a bit of a surprise in some regards. We all thought it'd be hard to walk away from Cleveland, his home state where he played his whole career. But obviously, he just likes the chance of going and playing with his friends down in Miami with a team that could contend for a title. Well, this kind of thing always gets talked about when you talk about putting superstars together. It's always that, well, can they play? There's only one ball. This happened with the Olympic team, obviously. People talk about that. And you know what? If the players are friends and they respect each other like these guys do, they'll be happy to do it. And plus, I think LeBron James, all three of them really, they all were sick of being the only star on their team, I think, and having to play great every night just to win. And now having some help, I think, they'll be just fine. They'll find a way to make it work. Yeah, well, I think he, knew Cleveland just never really was able to get there, and they certainly didn't have a lot of options right now to improve their team quickly. And, I think he knew it could have been a couple of years, and this is a situation where, you're going in, obviously, again, they have to fill the roster out more, but they now have three superstars. They have a very good system down there, and it's just a matter of can they get a couple more pieces, and you can. It's much more likely you can see him winning a title or many titles in Miami than you could have in Cleveland. Yeah, Dan Gilbert, the owner of the message that's on the front page of the Cleveland Cavaliers website now that he distributed, very angry, the kind of thing where you may think it, but you're very surprised to see it written, called it a cowardly betrayal, I think was the words he used, and, kind of wished bad on LeBron, said he's going to have bad karma going with him to Miami. And, it's the kind of thing when you have a breakup, either you stay friends afterward or you have bad feelings with the person. And obviously Dan Gilbert has very bad feelings toward LeBron. I think the way LeBron handled doing this as a TV show, turned a lot of people against him. And certainly the Cleveland ownership, you can understand why they feel that way.